is
You ready to go?
Ninja Gaiden is much faster paced.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, you
Go
move
to the
fast.
start screen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. The pace is faster.
Okay.
Right. Let's start its show, I guess. Yeah, this is Ninja Gaiden for the Sega Master System, which is different from what you guys have seen before. It's the unknown Master System, pretty much. A lot of people heard about the Game Gears once and Ninja Gaiden Shadows and stuff like that, and except for the original trio. Yeah, I gotta focus a bit, so I'll probably be pretty quiet during the run. I'll answer questions and stuff from these two guys.
Yeah, so this this game, it's very familiar looking if you played the NES Ninja Gaiden.
it's
So
unfortunate.
even though those are spikes, that's actually a bottomless pit.
No.
Wow.
You can actually see him demonstrate the wall jumping there. You don't get stuck on the wall like on the NES version. You kind of do like a animation before you jump off it. But you'll probably see it a little bit more accurately later.
The timing
Hopefully.
for jumping in this one is significantly easier than the NES Ninja Gaidens.
Yeah, you just hold the jump button and you automatically jump off the wall.
Yeah.
And you jump off pretty far, so it's hard to climb up like a single wall like you might in the previous Ninja Gaiden. So one of the interesting abilities in this game is what Rasmus is doing is when you press 1 and 2.
Yeah.
1 and 2. That's just okay. 1 and 2 at the same time. It like expends a quarter of your energy to hit everything on the screen. Now that's useful because in boss fights, all of your weapons only do 1 damage to bosses.
It's kind of like Shadow of the Ninja NES, where you can use your health as power.
Yeah, and particularly, I don't know if it's like that in Shadow of the Ninja, but it affects bosses even when they're invulnerable, allowing you to squeeze in a few extra hits.
That's true, yeah.
One of the other things that's useful for is just when there's a few instances where lots of enemies will come down at more or less the same time and will probably knock you into a pit.
Nice little clip there. So even though I just said you're not supposed to be able to climb up a single wall, you kind of can by using your ninjutsu as soon as you can after jumping off of the wall, and it kind of cancels your velocity and allows you to go backwards. It's pretty precise though.
Yeah, only have a few frames to get like the height you need.
One of the first things I noticed is the birds are absolutely crazy in this game compared to the previous.
Yeah.
What birds?
Oh, yeah. We did a blind race of this, and all of us just died repeatedly from the birds.
Yeah, the birds have gotten me a couple of times too, throughout the years.
One of the things that you'll notice is Raz is probably not using his Nimpo as much as you probably expect. And the reason for this is there's a nice glitch where when your Nimpo reaches 999, it becomes forever. So it's very handy for later uses.
Yeah, and
it's necessary because you'll get a fire shield which will basically make him immune to almost everything around the levels.
And it's pretty easy to do. All you do is get 999. A lot of people get it on like a casual playthrough, not thinking about it, because it's kind of hard to get used to just using Ninpo or using ninjutsu when you have it. So it's pretty easy by like the 3rd stage to max out without even realizing it.
Yeah, you can even do it by the first level. During the first level, so you can do it really quickly. Oops.
One of the big similarities also to the NES Ninja Gaiden series, it seems to be closer to Ninja Gaiden 3, so I'm guessing the development was around the same time as that.
It's a bit
That's
more
correct.
floatier with the jumps and everything.
Yeah, and you have you can like grab onto poles and flip
Yeah.
up on top of them, similar to 3. But there are a couple of unique ninjutsu you can get in this game, like a big versus small throwing star. They have that in the previous ones, but they act a little differently. These really great homing shots that Rasmus will be getting on later on in the run.
think as well, I think one of the reasons this looks like it runs a lot faster, I think it's originally designed to run at 50 hertz, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
But then it works perfectly fine at 60 hertz, just at this speed.
Yeah, the speed is definitely very appropriate for like the level design and everything that they chose. It feels really good. So there's a chance that this can soft lock?
Yeah, I can clip the boss basically out of the screen, and he starts screen wrapping.
So what is it, when the boss like slashes towards the wall, you can kind of just get stuck and keep embedding himself into the wall.
Yeah, like he thinks you're in front of him when if you jump behind him. It's a weird boss, but a lot of people, like even Primal here, did that accidentally during his first playthrough of it. Accidentally soft locked this boss. Well, it's a time lock, so you can wait out the time. That takes forever.
So now, interestingly, one of the challenges here, now that he has infinite Nimpo and he's got his shield up, is to not accidentally get a worse power.
Yeah, that's a common thing in Ninja Gaiden games.
Running into it or going close enough will just get thrown out. And, don't want that.
So it's not only important to know where the good weapon drops are, it's also important to know where the weapon drops you don't want are, so you don't accidentally run into them and collect them. Ninja Gaiden 2 NES style waterfall stage, sort of.
That bird right there, he kills just about everyone.
Yeah.
First playthrough. I've only seen a couple persons actually getting past that guy without dying. Their first playthrough. He gets everyone.
Yeah, it seems to be a recurring theme to bring Master Systems to marathons and show people what the real ninja is about, I guess.
I jumped too early. That's fine though.
So that's another thing I like about some of the level design in this. I like these clever kind of vertical climbing sections. There's a few of them throughout the game.
I use all my ninja bombs there because I want him to enter his second phase as soon as possible, which he does at like half HP, which allows me to hit him more than just once per cycle, basically.
Very clean
Boss
fight.
fights.
Yeah, so if you've played the NES Ninja Gaidens and you're a fan of that classic Ninja Gaiden style, this is like a completely new game like to play if you're not familiar with it. Like for me, I had played the original 3 and didn't even know about this one until like a couple of years ago, and it was just a blast playing through essentially just another really good Ninja Gaiden game. Just because we don't know if there's going to be any classic throwbacks or anything like the old Ninja Gaidens anymore. So if you haven't played this, definitely give it a shot. It's really fun. And it's reasonable for a casual player. It's not too hard to complete for your first time.
Yeah.
It continues. Levels themselves, there's not really much in the way of RNG, so you'll get, annoying and evil enemies popping out, but they'll always pop out in the same place in the same way.
And the checkpoints are also very reasonable, so when you game over, you do have to go back a little bit, but it's not like Ninja Gaiden 1, die on Jackio, do the whole act again type of thing. This game has got great music too. It's really great polish on the game.
Okay, now I'm gonna get rid of the fire shield
But it's
for
got you.
homing shots.
Oh!
It's not gonna get me.
This is a pretty challenging boss to do sword only. A couple of the bosses are pretty hard if you don't have the right weapons.
Yep.
Pretty much all the bosses are really, really easy with the homing shot.
That 999 Ninpo is coming to good use now.
Yes, definitely.
So this is Act 6, is that?
Yes.
Okay, this is like the bane of like the blind player of this game. It's
Indeed.
Oh yeah, there's a fire of death and yeah, fireballs explode into smaller fireballs.
and this particular room is the showstopper for most people.
So basically what Rasmus is doing now is pretty much the only way I've found to get from the safe, which is just to take damage so that you end up landing on the platform.
Oops. Supposed to use Ninja Bomb there, and I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh. Don't need my inputs, please. Intentional damage boost right there.
Yeah, Rasmus really makes this game look very easy at the moment, I must say.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than it is. This guy isn't such a challenging boss, but doing him quickly requires excellent timing.
So you can hit him normally 2 times per like appearance, and you can hit him once when he's off screen. But if you have really good timing,
got a
just like
triple.
that, you can get 3 hits in. But there's only a few frames of tolerance that actually allows you to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty much frame perfect. Times 3 pretty much, because you have to time all the 3 shots perfectly.
I mean, beating this boss, especially when it's nice pattern, is really more about patience than anything else. Yeah, because actually but it's still really, really tempting to go, no, I can hit it twice. And it says, no, you cannot.
Ooh, still make it. That's what's great about the wall jumping in this game. You can grab walls like almost at the very bottom of the screen, and it saves you often. This is the final act, at least as far as platforming goes. Game's throwing all sorts of stage hazards, and you see plenty of new enemies. It kind of just goes into overdrive at this point. Cool damage boosts.
Oh. Yeah, that
boomerang, brother.
the damage boost there is a strat made figured out by Mephistus, who did a couple of runs of this game way back when. So shout outs to him.
final stage. Ooh, okay. Saved by one toe.
Please stop doing that to us.
This screen is pretty particularly brutal with the combination of the instant death pits, harmful spikes, and disappearing platforms. But from what I understand, the cycles of the platforms are based on a timer that kind of begins when you enter that stage.
Yeah.
So if you go through fast, it's very consistent. Here's the final boss rush. Again, the homing fireballs making it quite nice.
Low on health though. Should be fine.
Oh yeah, you got this. There you
Very
go.
nice.
No idea how nearly safe it was.
You're not supposed to be able to climb the wall like this.
Really good use with the canceling out the wall jumps.
Evil transformation.
Maybe not as menacing as most of the bosses in the NES ones, but still a spooky skeleton head or something.
The everlasting ninjas versus demons video game battle.
Actually kind of scary. So that's Ninja Gaiden. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Level 17 with like those 2 deaths on the second part of the first
Yeah,
act.
I'm actually really happy with that time.
After that, those 2 deaths, it was really solid.
Yeah.
My PB and record is 16:19, so only 40 seconds behind.
Yeah, that's
so
really
so I'm really happy with this run. All right, your turn next.
well played.
More ninja action coming up.
Thanks for the commentary, guys.
No problem. Thanks for the great play. So, fans of Ninja Gaiden, play the Master System version. It's very cool.
Hello there.